Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your favorite auntie, coming out of hiding once again for recording. I'm gonna keep this very short and simple. This is my go-to summer foundation routine. This is what I typically look like in the summertime when I do wear makeup and not dying of sweat in the house. Because I hate this summer. Ugh, I hate the heat. But if you want to see how I got all of this and this glow and this beat down, keep on watching. Alright guys, so first things first, when it comes to my summer foundation routine, I like to make sure I still have a great balance of moisture and also being powdered down to help set everything. So right now I'm going with one of my favorite primers right now, which is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This primer is still my favorite. It still slaps. So if y'all haven't gotten it yet, y'all need to. So now I'm mainly using this primer for the hydration as well as for the grip, for everything to really grip onto. And then for more of the oil control, so it'll help you get as oily, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. So I'm double priming in a sense. For foundation, I'm going to go in with my Fenty, and that's in the shade 407 because this is like the best summer foundation I've ever used. So it never lets me down. So Fenty, shout out to you. And I'm just going to go in and start applying this to my skin. And I do like to use pressing and stippling motions, especially in the summertime too, to really make sure the foundation is really being set in place on my skin. Alright, so since that is a pretty matte foundation, I don't want to overly mattify my skin, which will make my skin think it's dry, so it will produce more oil. I'm going to go in with a more radiant and more of a creamier concealer. So I'm going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in a shade Amande. Alright, so before I actually go in and start blending in my concealer or anything like that, I want to set a little bit more, and then I also want to kind of give it a small refresh. So I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Primer Water. I like to spray my layers when it comes to my summer skin. This is the best spray ever. One of my Holy Grail primers and setting sprays. Go get you some. Go do it. So let that sit and marinate for a little bit. And then I'm going to go and finally blend in this concealer. Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much what I do so far for my summer foundation and everything like that. I'm going to go off camera real quick, put on some brows, and then I'll show you guys how I like to set my face and everything too. So, BRB. Alrighty guys, so I got some brows on. I didn't really set anything else yet. So before I set my concealer, I like to go back in with my foundation brush or sponge that I use. And I like to tap over the edges and into the concealed area that was the lighter shade to make more of a seamless blend between the two. So I'm just tapping over the edges and slightly into it, so there's no line of demarcation saying, oh yeah, he for sure highlighted his face. Doing that right here real quick. Alrighty, so for powder, I really enjoy the Beauty Bakery Flower Powder in Translucent with this concealer, primer, and foundation combo. So I'm going with a semi-damp sponge here, picking up some of the powder. And then I'm literally taking it back in my hand here and just like blotting off any of the excess powder. Because, you know, anytime you flashback Mary in this piece. And I'm going in and setting the under eye area first. And then I take a little bit more, tap off more of the excess back of my hand, and I go on the rest of the areas that I had concealed with. I know it looks pretty crazy right now, but I ain't done yet. And then for the eye area where I still underneath my brow, I like to go in with a brush, and I like to go into the setting powder, and I like to press that in there like this. And then I'm going in with the clean side of my sponge, and I'm pressing in the rest of that translucent powder that's still remaining on my skin as much as I can. Alright, so now that all is there, I know I still look kind of casty right now, but now I'm actually going to go in with a foundation powder, and this is from Makeup Forever. I now discovered they only sell this in their pro store now, which makes me really sad because I can't go get more when I run out unless I get one of my licensed friends. Anyway, and right here you see it's more of my skin. I take more of a paper brush like this, swirl in there real quick, top up into the excess, and I dust away any remaining, I can't speak today, what the hell. Any more of that remaining translucent powder, I kick off like that. Alrighty guys, now that that is now kicked away, my skin is looking like this right now. I'm really liking how my skin is looking. Before I go in with any more powders or anything, I'm going to go back in with my Smashbox primer water and give my face a quick refresh. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with, do you want to contour today too? Am I feeling? No, I'm going to just go with bronzer. And today's bronzer, I'm going in with the Prime Beauty bronzer in Bronzeville. Going in with a taper brush, like I normally do. Tapping in here, tapping up any of the excess. And I'm going to start bronzing. Let's go with blush. What did I bring for blush today? Let's actually go in with Havoc Cosmetics blush in the shade Pink Brown. I'm grabbing a Alright, so before I was really cut off by the camera, I'm going with this blush from Havoc Cosmetics in the shade Pink Brown. I want a thinner angled brush here, just to add some blush to my cheeks. I always tap off the excess product because I don't want anything to be too overly done. And then we're just gonna blush these cheeks right quick. And then I also like to go back and forth between my bronzer and blush brush just to get a good seamless blend between the two. See, the skin looks very fresh, it's not overly matte because there's a perfect balance of oil controlling and moisture. And for highlighter today, alright, I'm actually going to go in with my highlighter from Drunk Cosmetics in the shade Space Bronze. You know what I'm saying? It's that time of year where we're all a little bit more bronzy, so we gotta go with the times here. Tapping in here with a highlighting brush. Alrighty guys, so give me 1 sec. I'm gonna apply some lashes and a quick lip, and then I'll be back to finish up this video. BRB. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look. I'm sorry that this video was very lackluster. Still getting out of a little the funk that I was in, that's why I wasn't recording. So quick breakdown. The lashes I'm using are from Wispy Wink Lashes, and they're in the style What's Good. I then went in with, for my lips, I then went in with my Tarteist lip paint in the shade Wannabe in the outer corners. I went in with my Nemay Beauty, where'd you go? Lipstick in the shade Cocoa. And then I went in with the gloss here in the
I didn't think we
shade.
needed to.
I might say it wrong. The shade Andrea. I might be the wrong shade. Anyway, but I just love these glosses so much. Ooh, girl. Anyway, so guys, this is my summer routine for foundation. I hope you guys really enjoyed here. Get into that glow right there. And be on the lookout for my next few videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. All that jazz. See you at the next video.